HMS Nabthorpe. HMS Nabthorpe was a Royal Navy mobile naval operating air base MONAB at the Royal Australian Air Force RAAF Base RAAF Station Schofields at Schofields, New South Wales. HMS Nabthorpe was also known as MONAB Roman III and Royal Naval Air Station RNAS Schofields. History. Assembled at RNAS Ludham on 18 October 1944, MONAB Roman III was commissioned as an independent command bearing the ship's name HMS Nabthorpe on 4 December 1944. Stores, equipment, and vehicles sailed aboard the SS Essex on 4 December 1944, and personnel sailed from Liverpool upon SS Athlone Castle on 22 December 1944 bound for Sydney, Australia. The main party arrived in Sydney on 25 January 1945 and were accommodated at HMS Golden Hind, Camp Warwick, a part of the Royal Navy barracks in Sydney, whilst awaiting the allocation of an operating base and the arrival of SS Essex, which arrived at Sydney on 4 February 1945. An advance party was sent to RAAF Schofields on 5 February 1945 to prepare the airfield for the arrival of squadron personnel and aircraft which were to arrive with the British Pacific Fleet. Upon arrival of the main party of personnel, they were accommodated under canvas tents as the station had no permanent buildings at the time. RAAF Schofields was officially transferred to the Royal Navy and commissioned as HMS Nabthorpe, RNAS Schofields, on 18 February 1945. When No. 899 Squadron disembarked from HMS Chaser, on 23 April 1945 the unit became a Seafire Pool Squadron, but in July it became a Seafire Operational Training Unit, training RAAF pilots in naval flying techniques including deck landings. Deck landing training was carried out upon the carrier HMS Indomitable for the first course and HMS Arbiter for the second course. The successful pilots were to form the nucleus of the Royal Australian Navy Fleet Air Arm. No. 7 Carrier Air Group formed at RNAS Schofields on 30 June 1945 from HMS Indefatigable's Air Squadrons, No. 887 and 894 Seafire, 820 Avenger, and 1770 Firefly squadrons. The Commander-in-Chief of the British Pacific Fleet, Admiral Sir Bruce Fraser, visited Schofields on 28 July 1945 as part of his tour of the support facilities in Australia. HMS Nabthorpe, MONAB Roman III, was paid off on 15 November 1945 and RNAS Schofields recommissioned as HMS Nabstock MONAB VI on the same day. Commanding Officer /S. Commander at E.W. Kenton 4 December 1944. Units based at HMS Nabthorpe. 702 Instrument, Flying Training and Checking Squadron. Crew Pool and Refresher Flying School. Mobile Maintenance 2. Maintenance Servicing 3 and 4. Seafire Pool Squadron. Seafire Operational Training Unit. Squadrons based at HMS Nabthorpe. 706 Squadron 3 March 28 August 1945 Avenger, Barracuda, Corsair, Firefly, Hellcat, and Seafire. 801 Squadron 9/11 September 1945. 814 Squadron 21 July 13 August 1945 Barracuda. 820 Squadron 1 June 1 July 1945 Avengers. 837 Squadron 16 August 1 September 1945. 880 Squadron 25 August 11 September 1945 Seafire Roman IIIs. 885 Squadron 20 March 4 April 1945 and 30 September 1945 disbanded Hellcat is. 887 Squadron 10 27 February 1945, 5 June 7 July 1945, and 30 September 15 November 1945 Seafire Roman 3s. 894 Squadron 1027 February 1945, 5 June 7 July 1945, and 30 September 1945 Seafire Roman 3s. 899 Squadron 23 April 18 September 1945. 1770 Squadron 1027 February 1945, 5 July 29 August 1945 Firefly is. 1772 Squadron 18 May 7 July 1945 and 30 September 1945 Firefly is. 1790 Squadron 13 August 1945 Firefly and F1s. 1831 Squadron 16 August 1 September 1945. 1834 Squadron 526 June 1945 Corsairs. 1836 Squadron 526 June 1945 Corsairs. 1840 Squadron 23 February 9 May 1945 Hellcats. 1843 Squadron 120 May 1945 Corsair Roman Fords. 1845 Squadron 26 February 11 May 1945 Corsair Roman Fords. 1851 Squadron 21 July 13 August 1945 Corsair. Aircraft carriers squadrons disembarked from / embarked to HMS Arbiter, HMS Chaser, HMS Glory, HMS Indefatigable, HMS Indomitable, HMS Implacable, HMS Ruler, HMS Slinger, HMS Speaker, HMS Venerable, HMS Victorious, HMS Vindex. Satellite airfields. Woy Woy Aerodrome.